Mr. Production. Oh, even the Red Sox, we're 10 games back. That is so sad. We're fourth. Okay.
On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park.
Oriole Park.
Striding into the box, David Clark. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the Red Sox have to deal with a real threat on the bases from the get-go.
Okay, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Ready now, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone.
Okay.
No chance to make a play on that one.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't.
Ready for another chance? David Clark. He singled his last time out. Here comes the first pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So
I knew that was coming.
It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Clark.
Maryland.
2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch on its way. Dribbled up the line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Okay.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Nunez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time. It's a perfect bunt there. Nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Okay, buddy.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, David Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yep, that is true.
From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
There we go.
Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's batting .412.
.412.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Ramirez has a play, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the O's.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-2 the final today. The Baltimore Orioles jumped out to
Oh, got them 2 hits though. Oh, we got the Mets. Or is that what they say? Yeah, we got the Mets. National League East. Dang, we in last place. Let's just roll.
MLB The Show has
wrong. There we go.
In now for the O's, David Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Let's go.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Ready now for Baltimore, Chris Davis. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. The 3-1, and that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
Okay.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Manny Machado, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the strand. A couple.
Why would you bunt, though?
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Clark. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
I knew that was foul.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Lofted in the air out toward right center, and Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over.
Am I not surprised?
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's just 1 for 6. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Chopped weakly to the left. Clark over to his left. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. Ready for another shot now. David Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due something productive.
Line drive to left. Mancini is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger. Here's Jay Bruce now.
Leading off for the Mets, the right fielder number 19, Jay Bruce.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a hard liner toward short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Clark. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Moving under it, Conforto, 1 out. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
on a Wednesday. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first.
Todd Frazier.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Lagares is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the digging in to try it again. David Clark. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Line towards center field.
Let's go.
And that's in there. Base hit. Striding in once again, Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
He gonna strike out.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Conforto sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
I'm not surprised.
Next up for New York, Travis d'Arnaud. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Travis d'Arnaud.
A bouncer to the left side.
Sit down.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, David Clark. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th.
Digging in once again, David Clark. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Pulled toward right center field. Lagares giving chase.
What?
Great diving catch for the first down.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, Cleveland. Cleveland Indians.
The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from. Digging in the switch hitter, David Clark. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Harvey gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first down.
Jose, you know.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense.
Into the box, David Clark. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Give me something.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. After it is Brantley. 1 out.
No.
Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Mejia, and their runners at the corners now.
Why am I so bad, though?
Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Not in my house.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Hey, I seem to be flying out a lot, though.
Soft liner to the left side.
There we go.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could
Freddie
be lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over.
I'm not surprised.
Ready once again, David Clark. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
Standing in, David Clark. It's 1 for 4 for the game.
I'm not going to get nothing now.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
Let's go.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Freddie Galvis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Chu has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-4 tonight. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Corey Kluber picks up his team best 14th win in this one. Matt Harvey permitted 6.
What? That was a single? Are you kidding me? Should have been a double. we about to be 500. 28-33 on the road.
We've got baseball for you this afternoon.
We are not a good road.
Stepping into the box, David Clark. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now the Indians will have to deal with a real threat to run from the get-go.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Got it.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Lego.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kipnis, and there's one away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around.
And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. And he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now. Popped high in the air. Clark is there. And that retires the side.
There we go. That's what I like to see.
Now at the plate, David Clark. He reached on a single in his first try.
David Clark.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Kipnis is there.
Yeah,
throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
I saw that coming.
Coming to the plate now, David Clark. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Chu to the track.
Oh, come on.
On the warning track, he
Come on.
Now at the plate, David Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, David Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes. 4-2 the final score today. Baltimore jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tanner Roark picks up his team best. We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes. Danny Salazar is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by, you kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Clark. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's done well, 6 for 13. He also has 1 home run.
Oh, they're up by a boatload early on in this one. And get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
What a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. On the scene in 2016, he just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Clark. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Trumbull rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this one misses for ball 4. And now that'll load him up here with nobody out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And quickly, Salazar is in front 0-2. Hit out towards second. 1 there. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Leading off the inning, David Clark, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Gosh.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground
Thank you.
First baseline. Oh, and a dive by Moreland. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play.
Still a piece of it.
Ready for another chance? David Clark. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 8-4 the final this afternoon. The Cleveland Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Danny Salazar gets to double digits.
Got 3 stolen bases. Compared to 6.
Downtown Toronto and the Rogers.
Come on, I need some hits.
Ready now for Baltimore. David Clark. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Tulowitzki for 1. On to Smoke. Gets a double play. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. In now for the O's, David Clark. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he's safe.
Yes. Thank you.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Pierce comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. The throw will go to third. Ball's there, and he is out at third. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
I was safe here.
Ready for another shot now, David Clark. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Ready once again, Trey Mancini, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Left side. Donaldson's up with it. On to Tulowitzki at second for the force, and that'll. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Clark. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Orlando leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounded to the right. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They're up 2-0.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Toronto Blue Jays.
I'm like, how did we lose? Oh, no.
We are inside and striding in, David Clark, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
I don't get how
in now, David Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat.
David Clark.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I don't get how we lost.
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Man, that is a whole bunch of crap.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, David Clark, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. To third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is digging in and looking for more. David Clark. He singled his last time up.
David Clark.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground.
Oh my God.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Clark. He got on top of one. Was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Piece of crap.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly...
Well, at least I got an RBI.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maley. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react. And they take care of him.
Okay. I mean, how we 9 games back? Who's hot and who's not?
Afternoon baseball. Striding into the box, David Clark. He will lead this one off today.
Your boys been not
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Clark takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, David Clark, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Hey guys, he's obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set and the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw.
What?
Tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting
I was
the throw.
saying.
To tag in time. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile.
Man, are you blind? Like, I was clearly there.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Clark waits on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch.
There, though. He must be blind.
Now batting, David Clark. He singled his last time up.
Must be hecka blind. I was there.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pierce is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Devin Travis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Devin Travis.
Ready with the 0-1. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. Stepping into the box,
know that was a
David
catch.
Clark. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch, hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike.
Foul.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Oh, look at that!
What?
Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
How did we lose?
Really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
4-2 the final score today.
Sometimes.
The Toronto Blue Jays came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
I'm so confused. Oh, shut up. I was safe. I was safe. They know I was safe. So I don't know what the heck. Your boy's red hot. Your boy's been hot though. Oh, you got the Yankees. They're in first place right now. With 500.
MLB The Show had. So striding in, David Clark. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
That is a basic A.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Freddie Gallant. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. A dive, but he's back.
Oh, so I get that, but
the 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Clark
close.
Gets his lead at first, nobody out.
That was so close.
This pitch is popped up. Gregorius shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the top half of it.
Willie, why not
David
stay?
Clark. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Every single.
This is on the ground over to first. Bird has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Next for New York, Brett Gardner, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Gunter.
Third. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So a good bounce back inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Clark. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Clark is under it, 2 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini is there. And that's the 3rd out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, David Clark. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single.
Win a full 9 innings.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Dang. 10-6. That must have been the game I didn't play.
Sunday afternoon baseball.
Sunday.
Now at the plate, David Clark. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Please get the hit.
Third baseman, David
First offering on its way. Sends that
Knuckleball.
one out of play for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Hey.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
There we go.
Well, this team's been in a pretty...
There we go.
Digging in to try it again, David Clark. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Probably
Here's
not.
the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
The second double.
Ready, Alvin.
Ready with the nothing in
Bring
one
your
pitch.
boy home.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And now against his body, a jump throw.
What?
And the throw will get him at first. A run will score, but that was a heck of a play just to get an out that time.
Up next for the Orioles.
Get your boy home.
Riding in once
Get
again,
your boy
Trey
home.
Mancini. He singled and
Get
scored in
your
his
boy
first
home.
appearance in this one.
Get your boy home.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes...
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Clark. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
He loves those knuckleballs, doesn't he?
Hit out towards second. Perez gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Okay.
Here's Brett Gardner now. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hit to short. Gregorius is there. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Of course it is.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Sabathia.
1-1. straight into the shift on the left side. Machado is there on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Digging in once again, David Clark. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Well, let's hit for you, boy.
First pitch from CC. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one.
That was a nice slide.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes to the plate at last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Last chance for the Yankees. Bunt attempt here. And they won't get Ellsbury as he's able to beat it out.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
There you go. 2 doubles for your boy. It's time for my Minnesota.
MLB The Show has Gabriel Ynoa will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing, and when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way, and those young legs helped him get there too.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent.
And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit.
Leading off the inning, Kevin Pillar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Yeah, there we go.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Clark. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he's retired 1 away. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, a base hit in his first trip. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Hey.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Weak grounder back to the mound.
Oh my God.
Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. Ready for another shot now, David Clark, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
That was a fastball, too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And that is in there for a two-out base knock.
Boy, Giro, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
In now for the O's, Freddie Galvis. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis.
All right, here we go.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is leave him loaded. Striding in to start the 9th, Kevin Pillar. As they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Down the third baseline. Clark is there. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
By a step.
Digging in and looking for more, David Clark. He singled his last time up.
David Clark.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent toward first. There's one. On to Smoke, but it's no. They'll get just the one. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game.